with the part 2 announcement in the game now, and we can see that they have already announced, like, okay, we're going to be updating the events, so the events are going to be going down for a little bit. I figured why not go ahead and talk about the part 2 as a whole and what you guys can expect to see during the part 2 of the anniversary. So right out the get-go, I know that a lot of people are going to be caring about the banners dropping, and that's the reason why I titled it as this video. But let's go ahead and to look at it first, right? So if we go ahead and look at past years, so for 7th year, it dropped on the 26th, and for the 8th year anniversary, it dropped for the 25th. So basically around that time period, or roughly 8 days from now, or 9 to 10 days, sorry, from this video dropping, that's when we'll see the banners. Obviously, we have to wait for them to announce it in the game before we're even able to see it. But that's when stuff like Beast Gohan's going to drop. That's when stuff like, you know, all of that stuff is going to be coming. So now that we've gone ahead and talked about the banners, we can go ahead and see the other stuff, right? So we're going to get the updated missions for part 2, the extra rainbow ticket missions, of course, more of the 7 super missions available. Now, here's where we start getting a little bit of like the prediction stuff, and it's just really weird, right? So on JP, if we go ahead and pull up the anniversary for their first part, we can see that they were already supposed to get the EZA. That was part of the part 1, I believe. If we go ahead, yeah, if we scroll down here, we were supposed to already have gotten this. This was like a week after the anniversary was started. It's already been a week since the anniversary started. We still don't have Fizz Broly Trio, which a lot of people are really upset about, for sure. I can understand why. We still don't have the additional EZAs for the AGL Broly medals and all that. We still don't have the STR Bardock and Yine EZA, which is really upsetting. But I don't know. We just have to wait, and I don't know why they're waiting to do that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they just shoved it into part 2, like, altogether. I really don't know why they're waiting this long, but don't be surprised for sure if we just don't get like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Vegeta on the time that we're supposed to. But I don't see why they wouldn't also announce this in part 2 as well. This unit is obviously very, very powerful. Once they are EZA'd, they just get 10 times better, obviously. Getting massively raised the attack and defense on the 18 key, 50% on their 12 key. Having it where they get the rainbow orb changing. Having it where I think their super attack chance was increased. Or maybe, I don't even think they had a super attack. Yeah, it wasn't even like a super attack chance before. But like that is obviously pretty good. Getting it where they get additional attack and defense with the 18 key. Having it where like the damage reduction when they pop, when you're basically popping the active skill, like they turn into a very good LR. And obviously the active skill condition is like just the easiest in the game. Having it when it's just 50% or HP or less at any point is just obviously very, very amazing. And then this too, like just making it where it's not turn restricted is obviously a very good combo for this character. We get to have more Extreme Z Awakening support. So this is basically, whoops, I middle clicked because I thought it would open up a page, but it did not. So this is basically just you Extreme Z Awaken the character, they'll give you your Zenny back. It's just a refund basically. Then we get to see, I believe this is just more isn't this just more equipment? I believe this is just to get more equipment. I'm almost positive. Yeah, I'm actually not sure now. They don't want to tell me where you could trade this, but I'll just go ahead and say it's probably for equipment, at least for like some daily item, right? Like maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Then we have this, which is I'm almost positive just a linking event where it just has like a high, yeah, it just has a high link rate, which is really nice. It's supposed to replace the just for obviously the celebration. It's supposed to replace the Elder Guru kind of like link event, which is nice. We get burst mode. We get a new stage of the this is not the the Dokkan Ultimate Exciting Battle. Yeah, we get more stages of that, or at least more missions, I believe. Actually, no, didn't they say that we got both of these like the second stage faster than we were supposed to? I think that was what was added, but regardless, we now get some of the hardest events in the game, because we get stage 4, 5, and 6, where it's stage 4 is Trunks, stage 5 is Evo Vegeta, and stage 6 is Ultra Instinct Goku. The ones after that are just the hardest events in the game, with the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, or Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and the Beast Gohan. But that's going to be in part 3, so we'll have to wait out for that, right? We get the story events are updated and given their last stages. So Frieza can Dokkan Awaken into the TWR, Beerus can Dokkan Awaken into the LR, and then we'll get the Extreme Z area in part 3, of course. This is just some of the we just get these events back, is just what it's saying. The Extreme Z areas are back to more super sales, and I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about all the stuff we can expect. Again, I do think that if we go ahead and go over here for a second, we go over to the Dokkan right here. We go ahead and check like all the EZAs that we were supposed to be getting. It's just really unfortunate that this was pushed back to part 2, but remember that these are still going to be some of the best EZAs that we've seen in a while, right? Let's see. I think that's all the ones that we should be getting. Yeah, because these are EZAing in part 3. So I already talked about it. Paragus is getting a... What? It doesn't want to let me translate. Anyways, so Paragus is having it where he gets 26% damage reduction with every super attack. That's like the main point of him. Physical Broly Trio. I'm tongue twisting myself. Broly, Chulai, and Lemo have it where they can get higher support. They give 10% damage reduction to super bosses or movie bosses, I believe. They have it where when you're below 60% HP, you change a certain type of orbs to physical. And if you're below 39% HP, you will change the entire fields to physical. So very, very powerful ability, of course. Then we got STR, Bardock, and Gine, who honestly not much changed after the ECA, unfortunately. They just get like higher stats everywhere. The active skill, oh wait, but the two big things is, one is that their super attack effect gives 22% attack and defense to all allies, not themselves included, I believe. Or actually maybe no, not themselves included, because of this part I remember. For 2 turns they give 22% attack and defense. If you build the full additional in this guy, they can get up to 44% attack and defense for the entire turn that they're on, and then the next turn, of course, which is really, really cool. The active skill also, while it's not buffed, it is still worth mentioning, having it where you just get an attack boost by 22%, and then also having it where you will cure all like debuffs against you. Physical Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken duo we already talked about, so they just create rainbow orbs now, which is really, really good. They still have it where like the active skill thing is like super, super duper powerful, and I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's about it. I mean, again, this is there's not a lot of stuff that is added in part 2. Obviously the banners are just going to be pretty good. I guess we could talk about that, and we'll go ahead and we'll stop the video for now. Should be, no, that actually was too far. Okay, it should be right here then. But we'll talk about this and then we'll go ahead and stop. I think that these banners are definitely very, very good. I think you could definitely argue that they are better than part 1 banners for sure. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 just being a very dominant LR and being a very dominant support unit for a lot of teams. Superhero, you know, Special Pose, like all of those teams just desperately need this guy for sure. STR Future Gohan, while I do think that he has fallen off a little bit just because some of the harder fights right now are past turn 5. Once we do get short-term content again, I think this guy is just going to just bounce right back to the top 10 in my opinion. AGL Super Saiyan, or well, AGL Goku, who can turn Super Saiyan with his 18T. He's all right. I mean, like, there's better options at this point for a lot of his teams, but like his heal is still pretty good in my opinion, and mainly it's just the fact that like he's just not able to tank as well as he used to, and getting all those hits just hurts this unit a lot. Bird Q is just kind of like a revive guy that you want to run with like Tech World Tournament Goku or stuff like that. STR Beast Gohan, obviously, do I even need to talk about it? Like he's just the best in the game. AGO, Krillin, and 18 are a very, very good support unit. AGO Super Saiyan Blue exists. STR, Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, and Goku are a pretty good option if you're not running something like Bird Q. They are definitely better than Bird Q, so having them as the revive option instead is definitely pretty good. AGL Super Saiyan Duo exists, but even worse than Super Saiyan Blue Duo, of course, but they're going to have to wait for an EZA at this point. Physical Super Saiyan 4s are going to be EZAing in 7 months, which is insane to think about. And then we have the best EZAs we've ever seen of all time. Literally number 2 and 3, no matter which way you want to cut it. These two are number 2 and 3 in the game, right? And yeah, that's about it. Like SR Bulma's obviously pretty good. Needs an EZA. Has an EZA, but is eh. Has an EZA, but eh. But yeah, like again, there's still like very dominant options on here. But we'll go ahead and stop there. That is all the time we're going to spend on this one. Thank you as always, Wolf, for being a member. Thank you as always, all of you guys for making this far. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel a whole bunch. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.